Hey, happy Wednesday. You're halfway through. You're doing great. And this is a special week. It's Holy Week. And this is a time for us to reflect and pray, but also rejoice of how this week leads to Good Friday, where we remember Christ's sacrifice on the cross. And then it leads to Easter, the resurrection of the world becoming changed through Christ's victory of love. I'm Andy Ross, pastor at Northminster Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. And this morning's devotional is about anger. What is it that gets you angry? And I'm already making a fist. You'll see something on TV, you'll hear a story of cruelty or injustice, and it just makes you angry, right? It's during Holy Week that we remember that story of Jesus being angry in the temple, just turning over the vendors, the tables, and he cries out, "My Father's house shall be a house of prayer." Turning worship and faith into just raw business made Jesus angry. Right now, my wife and I are in a class, Conversations on Race, and we've been reading. And some of the things I've been reading about in our history make me angry and deeply hurt about injustice. It makes me want to work for change. And I think that's what holy or righteous anger is all about. Paul writes in Romans chapter 12, "Love must be sincere, hate what is evil, cling to what is good." Hate, as a lesson, is in the Bible. Hate what is evil. But friends, I would encourage you in your anger, don't just simmer in your anger or react or lash out in anger. I believe God wants us to have holy anger, righteous anger, but to do something with it. A good book is written by Don Eberly. It's called Restoring the Good Society. A friend of mine gave it to me. And he talks about our public responsibilities from a Christian viewpoint. And he says there are at least 5 responsibilities we should follow through in the world for public good. 1, preserve the faith from politicization, right? Don't submerge the identity of Christ and the Christian church, link it to just one candidate or one political viewpoint. We are citizens of the kingdom of heaven. Secondly, we Christians are to pursue ideals, not ideologies. It's not this party or that party, but it are the high ideals of biblical values that we are to seek out as citizens, namely justice, salvation. Thirdly, we should pursue justice for all, not just us. How can God's justice be experienced and real for all people? Number 4, be citizens, not tribespeople. Resist the urge to see yourself in one camp or another, but view yourself as a citizen of God's kingdom, a disciple of Jesus Christ, who is also a citizen of this world and of this country. Fifthly, add social compassion to the moral mandate. And by that he means whatever we do, even in our anger, we should always act with compassion for society. Okay, I've just thrown a whole lot at you for a Wednesday morning, but I do want you to know that God has put in you that anger reaction when you see or learn about something that is wrong. It's what we do with that anger that matters most. Don't just swallow it. Pay attention to it. And try to learn, pray, how God wants you to act with it for the good of others, for his holy calling, for his justice and love and work in this world. So that's a lot. Friends, live it out this day. I'm going to work on it. Let's experience the goodness of God this day, this Holy Week, even when you're angry.